Annual new car ownership is over $12,000 a year. $12,000 a year. And if you buy that, I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. From my back porch, you can see the sea. Anyway, I do have a subscription to the New York Times because I love their old stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like the old stuff. Anyway, it gives you the archives going back to 1850, and it's freaking fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. Enjoy it. But I did see this in the New York Times today, and I had to look at the article they referenced, which is from AAA, and I just ownership costs driven by record new vehicle prices and a 90% increase in finance rates. All right, let's see. Your driving costs, YDC has been a reliable data source for the expenses associated with owning and operating a brand new vehicle. Based on the latest figures, the cost of owning and operating a new vehicle in 2023 has increased significantly to about 1,015 schmackaroonies a month, which is a sharp increase from the 894 schmackaroonies in a month. Wow, that's crazy. The overall average manufactured MSRP is about $35,000, which is higher than it was. All right. Then we see furthermore, a higher sticker price directly impacts finance costs, with this year's vehicles boasting an average finance charge of $1,253, a staggering 90% from last year. All right, well, does that tell you anything? Oh, then depreciation, which is the difference between the car's value upon purchase and the value of the car when sold. According to this year's your driving costs, you would expect your vehicle to depreciate by $45.38 per year over the 5 years, which is up 24% from 2022. The jump in new vehicle prices, almost $1,600, is another one. Automakers across the board have focused on producing more oversized, luxurious, and expensive vehicles. What? So automakers have focused on giving you more. Huh. Well, how are they doing that if you don't have any money to get more? Well, they're doing that with the good old-fashioned debt markets. Is that telling you something? Yes, it is telling you something. Where is that reading today? I've just listened to a John Grisham book on tape. And it's actually Camino Island, John Grisham book. Actually, I meet John Grisham, no, but his son played in the Rockingham County Baseball League that when we lived in the Shenandoah Valley, we used to go to. The Clover Hill Bucks was our team, and his son played for the Elkton somebody. And he always used to come to games and stuff. Anyway, it's fun. But anyway, one of the protagonists in the story is so deep in debt, she's basically going to, let's put it this way, she's an easy target to get to do unethical stuff, if that makes sense, because she's so heavy in debt from her student loans that she I don't want to go work. And I haven't read the whole book or listened to it, but it's interesting. And I just said, there you go, man. When you have a lot of debt, you'll do a lot of stuff to unload that debt. You'll do a lot of stuff that you probably should not. Anyway, let's keep going here. So I want to share the even talk about EVs. We'll talk about EVs here in a second. Okay, I want to go on a second. So let's go to your driving costs online calculator and see what they say about our costs, shall we? So we're going to live in Georgia because that's where the cool kids live, at least for right now. We're going to say we drive 15,000 miles a year. I'm going to say I got it. What do we got? 2022. That's it. Can't go down any more than that. So I don't even have it. My oldest car is a 2019. And we'll just go. I just did this before. It allowed me to go to 2019. Okay. We're going to say a VW Tiguan. And I don't know what kind of trim it is. I guess it's four-door SUV, Ford front-wheel drive. All right, let's see. Calculate. And we'll see. It cost us, let's see what we got here. Per year, it costs us $9,700 a year. How they figure out from fuel for driving 15,000 miles, for maintenance repair $1,000, depreciation $3,000, insurance what? Even I don't pay that much insurance on that car alone. In fact, let me see what my insurance is. Got about 35. Let's see. I pay about $1,700 a year for the insurance on that vehicle. But again, my vehicle is a 2019. They got 2022, so I guess that's right. Yeah, that's crazy. The fees and taxes $561. I don't know about that. And we pay $20 a year to renew our car here in Georgia, so I don't get that $561. I don't pay any finance charge because it's paid for. So Fees and taxes, that seems high. And the insurance probably right, actually. Okay, I give it to them there. I mean, AAA, they would know, and that just shows me that USA is probably in line with AAA if it's AAA is charging that, because AAA is an auto insurance company, so USA is probably right in line. The whole depreciation thing, why would you say that as a cost of your vehicle? Because they'll say, well, Josh, don't you know when you trade it in, you don't get every single dollar back. Yeah, but I don't plan on trading that sucker in for many, many years to come. So that's not a cost to me. I mean, there's just so many different examples of a depreciation as a cost that you can use on so many different things. It's not an out-of-pocket cash flow. I mean, in the future, again, this is what I talk about all the time too. Is like, how do you budget for long-term care expenses? I said, well, how do you budget for a broken leg? You know what I'm saying? I mean, are you literally budgeting for a broken leg? I mean, people get legs broken all the time. Will you get your leg broken? Probably not likely. So why would you budget for it in your retirement plan? Same thing, kind of thing here. We're not budgeting. So why would you budget for long-term care? It's not likely to happen. I mean, if you think it is, then by all means, get a plan for it. I'm not saying don't get a plan, but how do you budget for something that A, is improbable, and B, you don't know when, where, how it's going to happen, or C, even how much it's going to cost. You have no clue. Same thing here. How do you budget for depreciation when it's not an out-of-pocket expense? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so I get what they're saying. Say, look, when you sell your vehicle, it'll be worth $10,000 less than what you initially bought it for. I said, okay, but that's when I sell it. You don't know when I'm going to sell it. I'm not going to sell it in 5 years. I'll tell you that right now. I still got my 2013 Toyota Highlander. Works just fine. In fact, I drove that with Kevin. Where did we drive that to? I forgot, but I drove that the other day. Someplace. It's just south. I think I drove it to Carrollton. He had a track meet there. I drove it to Carrollton. No big deal. Hell, I'll drive that to see my mom in Virginia with no qualms at all. Anyway, so that doesn't make sense, dude. I think this is more just fear-mongering stuff that, and look, if that helps to make people not like Sniffy Joe, I mean, I certainly not spending $2,000 a year on fuel. We actually don't drive 15,000 miles, but if that helps people not like Sniffy Joe, I'll take it. But the problem is, when it's from the media, it's always bad. Always. Even if they're trying to be negative on Sniffy Joe, the facts are they'll be negative 100 times to 1 on Trump or whoever the hell it is later on. So just, I don't know. I mean, if you drive a used vehicle that's old, that's paid for, you're in a better position than someone who keeps swapping out their vehicles. Don't swap out your vehicles, man. Come on. I was just watching a video today on Edward Bernays, how he said, man, you got to swap out. No, it wasn't Edward Bernays. It was a guy from Nintendo. He said, we're going to sell our Nintendo on Magnate Media, I think is what it's called, Magnate Media. We're going to sell our Nintendo consoles very, very cheap back in the 80s, but we're going to make people want to switch out their games every year with updates like Madden 2000, Madden 2001, NHL 95, NHL 96. The console will be basically the loss leader. It's the games that I said, that's it, man. People want to update stuff all the time, and they're willing to pay for it. Their cell phones. Look, this is still 2017 cell phone. Works. I'll keep using it till it works. You should do the same. All right, that'll be your thoughts. We'll see you.